Is the ball valve open?
Yeah.
Hose popped off for some reason. I think the O-ring's still in there. We blew a hose. Apex, we blew an O-ring out.
Oh, man.
I know. Man.
All right, we got 2 people in.
We just blew an O-ring out. We're not going to show the dirty stuff on TV. Let's turn around and look at Chris. He's fixing an O-ring. We had an O-ring malfunction, baby. No O-ring? Man, O-ring went bye-bye. So, let's, we think we could change the O-ring, or let's just use another hose real quick. So, let me find the brake.
Right there. Okay. To the left here.
Let me get another hose off the reel.
All right, we've got a few comments rolling in. Truth Seeker says, "What's up?"
Truth Seeker down there in Kentucky, but no, he's in Tennessee. That's right.
Yep, and Delyn Marie says, "Hey, y'all."
Hello, Mrs. Delyn.
Andy L says, "Hello, Billy."
How is everyone doing? Reading some comments. Guys, we are, we're not at home. We're out of state. What state we in?
Alabama.
Dang, I keep forgetting where we at. We travel so much. Then we're going to be headed to Florida. We're going to Texas. We're going to Arkansas. And then, of course, Louisiana. We can't leave Louisiana out. So we're going to be doing a lot of on-the-road pressure washing. Making that money, baby.
That's
Apex,
right.
you gonna get a Ferrari or a Lambo?
Oh, man.
Hey, man, I love your car. What do you do for a living? We
All right,
pressure
let's
wash.
connect these.
All right. And then make sure you route that to where it's not gonna get on the muffler. My ball valve.
Yep.
I've used these ball valves for all kind of stuff, like when Apex misbehaves.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna stretch this out. Come on over here and show y'all what we're doing. We're about to clean this shop out. We already cleaned one. We're gonna walk y'all back through there as well here shortly. And then right now we're applying some degreaser.
Dean Smith says, "What's up, guys? It's been a while."
Hey, Dean. Dean's down in Florida. Dean, main man down there making the big bucks. He's the pump expert of the South, probably of the nation.
Wow.
I need to talk to Dean, actually. He was telling me about a little trick you can do with these 12 volts to extend their life by a great bit. And I got to get in touch with Mr. Dean.
MTH Power Wash just punched out.
Oh, nice. Man, I wish we were. We'll be headed back to the hotel in about 5 or 6 hours, probably.
And Garrett
30.
And Garrett Sparkman says, "Government jobs."
Hey, I like them government jobs. We got some big ones coming up, and they're not going to let us film on it, unfortunately. But I might sneak a video. The last government job I did last year, they had to review the video before they would let me post it, and they cut a ton of stuff out. They cut all the fun saucers out, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good. we're just putting down a degreaser. And whenever you're doing these shops, you just gotta be careful. There's so much stuff in here. Oh look, there's a surface cleaner. What you got? You got a couple people in there?
Yep, we got 10 people.
10 people. Hey guys, I also was gonna tell y'all, if I did a video on how to land these type of jobs, these inside jobs. These jobs can be done obviously when it's raining, it's cold out, all types of the time of the year. If y'all interested in looking at that video, it talks about pricing, how to do it, how to find these jobs, because you can know how to do it, know how to price it, but you got to find them. So we put that video, it's like a 20-minute video on our training page, but it's actually inside of another really cheap course. I made them put it in the cheap course so everybody can go look at is how to get job leads fast. It's in that course. If you've already bought it, you can go view it right now. Is that correct, Apex?
Correct.
If you haven't bought it, go ahead and get it. I think it's what, $30, $40 or something. And I teach you exactly how I get these jobs over and over again. You can get more work than what you know what to do with. If you want to live behind a wand and a ball valve, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's not a bad way to live. I'd rather work than have to worry about my bills.
Well, I seen a Sea-Doo. Well, it wasn't a Sea-Doo. It was a Sea-Doo boat going down the road. And I was thinking I'd rather be doing that than pressure washing, but maybe in the next couple of weeks I'm gonna be doing that. But I gotta do this to be able to afford that, right?
Yeah, sounds like some fun there. All right, we got Truth Seeker. He says, I just landed a nice house wash, but it galvanized aluminum roof and gutters and downspouts. How do I wash the house without rusting the galvanized? Any pointers?
Do you have to clean the metal, or are you just afraid your SH is going to hit it? Which one?
He's just afraid that it's going to hit it.
Oh, I would just keep it pre-wet. You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I've never had any trouble with that unless I was running a 6%. And even with that, if you rinse it well and pre-wet it, it's not going to give you too much trouble. But pre-wetting is the answer to that for sure.
Oh, and Dean Smith says, no sodium hypochlorite being used anymore. Chlorine gas poisoning I had.
Oh my God. What was you doing, a roof, Dean, or? Hey Chris, can we raise these doors? Yeah. So Apex, that little 20-minute video where we teach how to get these jobs and stuff, it's a link that they click on, and it's, what's it called, more info?
Yeah, guys, so if you're on that course, you can go and look just below the videos. There's a thing that says more info, and just below that, there's a link to another video.
And that's on what course?
That's on how to get new leads fast.
And it's in there right now, correct?
Correct.
All right. I just don't want to send people over there to watch it, and it's not there. You know, these jobs are good right now, you know, but they're especially good in the wintertime. You know, that's where one of these jobs really come in. Hey, you don't know. This 18 is good enough. So right here, putting down a little soap. And we're gonna surface clean this. Kind of help dry it out in here once we surface clean it as well. Got any questions or comments?
Yeah, we got a few, actually.
All right, hit me with them.
Truth Seeker says, I have that video, and it's really good, especially the encounter with the customer.
Ah, yeah. Boy, he was something else now. That guy was a hard sell, but we closed him, and we closed him high. and he was happy. He didn't leave us a review, but his daughter or someone did, because he's kind of an older man. But he was even worried about the water I was going to use coming out his faucet. So even in that, I kind of show you how I deal with customers that don't want you to use their water. And yeah, he was fine. Go grab me a little more slack. I'm gonna wait right here.
All right. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, leave me a comment down below if y'all like this first-person view.
What's a first-person view mean?
First-person view is basically like the camera sees what you see. You know, like third person would be me standing across the shop and videoing you.
Oh, okay.
First person is like if they had a camera feed tapped into your eyes, what you see, like.
Oh, okay. Well, I promise you, I don't know nothing about cameras. That's why all my videos are just raw footage.
Yeah, first person is not good. So like, basically, they can see what your hands are doing, how you think. Like.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, Apex, where, and it's some YouTube guys that do pressure washing. They cut so much of it out that no one can learn from it. I'm like,
yeah,
why even make the video if you can't learn from it, you know? They make it look pretty, but sometimes pretty is not what you need to see. You need to see the real deal.
Absolutely. And
or they fast forward the film a whole lot and you can't tell what's going on. So this, guys, this is just an open ball valve. We're just downstreaming straight Purple Power on this floor. Obviously, if we're downstreaming, that's going to give us about a 1-to-10 ratio. And this is strong enough for Purple Power. Then we're going to run some surface cleaner on top of it. I'm going to show y'all the other shop that we did earlier. We're waiting on it to dry. And then we got to mop it. So these jobs pay thousands of dollars. You know, this is a smaller shop here. So if you need some of this work, this could be important. And it, like I said, this can be done if it's snowing outside, if it's raining, whatever the case is. And to be honest with you, a lot of these companies like this don't know who to call to come clean this shop. So they're trying to search for people that's janitorial stuff, and that's not going to happen. You know, so it's really a power washing job, but they don't really realize that. So you got to know how to market to them. That way you can start getting some of it. And there's a lot of other things I'd rather be doing than this. Like a roof wash would be easier, but sometimes you got to do a little bit of it all. Kind of keep the flow going, no pun intended. Here, Apex, I'll hold that. You can read some comments.
All right.
Man, that phone is tough to hold, man. We
Yeah.
need to get a couple likes.
Tell you what.
on this phone.
I like being on your right side because that allows me to do this. Okay. We have so many comments, man.
Well, you better be on my right side. If you're on my wrong side, we got a problem. No more Popeyes.
Oh, no.
I sent Apex to get me 3 biscuits from Popeyes and some red beans and rice. The ticket says 3 biscuits. My debit card said 3 biscuits. You know how many biscuits come back? 1.5. And he's talking about he don't know what happened.
Okay.
All right, read some comments for me.
So Garrett Sparkman says, what degreaser?
This is Purple Power. You can get it at, we got this at Walmart AutoZone.
Yeah, it's pretty common. You can get like a 5-gallon bucket of it. It's pretty good.
Now take it like a pan shot of this. This takes about 5 gallons of degreaser, which is what, $30. And this shop is paying a lot of money to clean just this section. So the only overhead of having this is a little bit of Purple Power and a little SH. We're gonna put some SH on top of it here. Go ahead and turn this off.
Okay, so let's get through some of these comments. Okay, so Creature Clean says use oxy bleach instead, no chlorine gas. It's basically hydrogen peroxide, but it's expensive
Yeah, it is.
for that other
Yo,
situation.
Mr. Dean. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Dean, man. If you're still with us, give us a shout. Did it give you chemical pneumonia? Because I have heard of that before. Now, what we do, anytime we spray an SH, it's got to be ventilated. We're going to put a little SH on this floor, but we show them those fans right there. We got these big fans running. We got all the doors open. We got a cross breeze, which is real important. And then if we notice the fumes are getting strong in here, we out. We stop. So, I need my soft wash wand, and I'm gonna dial in the mix. So let's walk
All
over
right.
here to us. I'll hold it for a second. We need one of those selfie sticks, I think.
Yeah, that would, yeah.
Would help out, huh?
Or my tripod next time. Because I can use it like a selfie stick.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, just hold it, huh?
Yeah, it's...
So I'm gonna dial in, and it's probably too dark for y'all to see in here.
I got a light I can shine on y'all.
Shine it if you can. Okay, this is that's about 3%. I'm gonna turn my soap off because we just put soap. Water's wide open. I would say that's about 3. I'm gonna dial it back to about, what do you say? It's about 2. That would be 0, 1, 2. Yep, that's about 2. All right. And of course, we're using a mini skid from Southeast Soft Wash. Guys, we love this thing. It's going on a year old. I really don't know how many hundreds of thousands this has made me in the past year. Probably a few $100,000. And it costs, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000. So if y'all looking for a soft wash skid, go see Southeast Soft Wash. He's got southeastsoftwash.com. He's not paying me to say it. I just love his equipment. He's a cool guy. And this thing has made our life so much easier. We've had no breakdowns other than changing a pump, which is normal. And we've went through maybe 6 or 7 pumps, but okay, we're gonna get out our 200 feet of ag hose. I'm gonna let Apex hold this while I start treating.
All right.
I'm gonna switch over.
All right, I'm going to get on your right side.
So I'm gonna go back in this corner and kind of go the same route that I did.
All right.
Is the pump on?
Turn the pump on.
Okay, any comments or questions we can catch up with?
Numerous. Okay. Popeye's number 10 shrimp basket extra biscuits from MTH.
Dang, come on, man. Who said that?
MTH.
You're talking my language now. Number 10. What'd you get, Apex? Spicy chicken?
Yeah, spiced chicken sandwich. And Bad Vid says, what's the plan for getting the water out and humidity?
Oh, man. Squeegee, mop, broom. You also could use one of those walk behind floor scrubbers. We were going to get that, but it wasn't available. So we're going to let it air dry while we mop. I'm going to show y'all the other shop here in a little bit, so y'all hang with us. Just nothing crazy in here on my SH, just to kind of disinfect this floor. There's a bunch of guys that work in here, changing oil, working on stuff. So we put our degreaser down, kind of break that part up, and then a little SH disinfectant and give it a better smell too.
And Bad Viz just said, mopping it out, question mark. What are your thoughts on a reclaim system dumping the hose out of the garage?
Probably would work pretty good. The only thing, this floor, it'll dry out pretty quickly once you surface clean it. Well, you surface clean it, then rinse it, and then it's going to dry out. But you have puddles. So you just kind of let time be on your side, Once you surface clean and rinse it, take a break, let these fans do their work. If you got any puddles, kind of squeegee those, spread those out. And believe it or not, within a couple hours, it's pretty dry. And we let our customers know that this shop is going to be damp in here. They know it. They expect it, and that's why we're doing it on Saturday night as well, so it can dry all day Sunday. And when they come in on Monday morning, it'll be all but dry. You know, this floor gets wet all the time. They bringing in these rigs during the rainstorms and everything else, so they used to a damp floor. So we're not going to try to kill ourselves and make it bone dry just because the fans are going to dry it out either way. Make sense, Apex?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Again, we're just putting down a little SH right on top of our degreaser. It's completely safe. No chemical reaction happening that's going to give us any adverse effects. Matter of fact, you can mix SH and degreaser, especially Purple Power. So let's come on around here. Where's
All
Big
right.
Chris at?
Walking back.
Tell him to come on back. He can hold the camera while you help me pull the hose.
Hey, Big Chris, you want to hold the camera while I help him pull the hose, he says?
All right.
Just like that.
Any comments or questions? We can
Swipe up on the left to view the comments like
Yep.
that. Okay.
So we got how many likes and viewers? 14? Is that what I'm saying?
41
41.
viewers, 6 likes.
They
What
not-
degreaser do you like to use?
Well, I like Goat Assassin. We have another degreaser here locally called Sea Wash. Sometimes both of those are hard to come by, so we kind of use Purple Power, or you use sodium hydroxide beads and make your own. Purple Power is easy to get. It's pretty decent. Again, it's not the best in the world, but a couple applications of it and you up to where you need to be. So it's kind of how we roll. We try not to get too fancy with the chemicals, and you know, there's tons of chemicals you can buy out there and spend tons of money on it, but there's alternative ways to do this as well and still get the same results. Any more questions or comments we need to read?
Swipe up on the left. Like that. Man, you got comments rolling in faster than he can even.
You start picking the reading.
Okay. Trying to bid a commercial job I've never done before. 2 stories. 1 story is brick.
So the first story's brick. We lost the comment.
1 story is brick. 2nd is aluminum. Job is to remove oxidation on the brick. What is the most effective chemical to use?
Oxidation on brick. LA Awesome would be really good. Man, you got to really be careful with that oxidation removal. You need to be charging a good amount of money for that oxidation removal. It's I've seen it go as high as $1 per square foot in some places. You want Jacob to catch up on a few?
Yeah.
All right. Help him with the hose. Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay, Tony S. says, South Carolina watching, getting set up for the PW, but starting to dig the striping stuff more. Retired firefighter, EMT, 52 years young, got family in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, need to get my crawfish shown.
Oh, beautiful. Hattiesburg's not too far from here. So his home state is South Carolina. Look, Mississippi's wide open for striping, guys. Man, we get calls out of Mississippi all the time. And they just, some of them, you know, Mississippi's a big state. We are about, I don't know, an hour from Mississippi from our shop. So, and then if you got another 2-hour drive into Mississippi, we just can't go for some of these smaller jobs. But, you know, Mississippi's wide open. You know, a lot of people that's striping in Mississippi don't live in Mississippi. They coming out of Texas to even stripe in Mississippi and Alabama. So it's wide open. Sooner you get in, you start making money. And if you need our help, you know, definitely go check out our course. We definitely appreciate you getting your training from us. Let's go around the other side.
Man, Billy knows how to move. Okay. So, we got a comment from Dean Smith. He says, check out GreenFlow, converting Southeast soft wash skid over to this product. Treatment for the roofs will be done on demand with a system that creates copper and silver ions.
Oh my God, you're talking some good stuff there. So I'm a little bit familiar with that process. I understand that does work. I understand on dark colored roofs, it will leave a light film on it if you don't rinse it well. If I'm thinking of the same product that you're talking about, Dean. But Dean, I'd love to try a sample of that. Maybe we can get together the next few days when I get back home. I can give you my address and send you some cash or whatever. I'd like to try a sample of it.
All right, and BSLS, Brown Straight Line Striping says, definitely going to check the course out, bud.
Okay, absolutely, man. Go to BillyDavidsonVIP.com if you want a discount on it. It's the promotional code's Billy499, reduces like $300 off of the website price. If you don't want the discount, don't use the promotional code. I'll make a couple extra dollars for sandwich money, but if you need that discount, that's it, Billy499. Can you go turn this to flush out water only? So we're going to flush out our 12-volt system here and then roll it up.
And Williams Washing says, Billy, do you bid those floors the same as regular flat work?
Oh, God, no.
Lord.
No. Mr. Williams, I think you actually bought that little course already. If you go to BillyDavidsonVIP.com and scroll down till you find how to get job leads fast, like in a bad economy, that's pretty much what it is. It's like $30-something, whatever. We got a 20-minute video we just recorded a couple hours ago on exactly how to get these type of jobs, how to market for them, how much to charge, and definitely how to do them, and where to find these jobs. They're looking for you, you know. So these people don't know to call a pressure washing company for this. They're trying to look in a phone book and through Google and all of this, searching around for janitorial companies to come in here and clean this. And this is not a janitorial type work. This is a power washer that needs to come in here, and surface cleaners. So they just don't know who to look for. So go watch that, and I'll teach you exactly how I land these. I can get these all day long if I want. And like I was saying earlier, there's easier money out there. There's easier money in striping. There's easier money than, you know, cleaning shingle roofs is easy money. This is not so easy, but this may be important to add a few of these to your schedule annually and repeat. This pays thousands of dollars. So you got 2 or 3 of these to do in December. That pushes you through December and January, you know, in the cold months. It makes a phenomenal Christmas if you got kids, you know. Go do a couple of these, and God, you can buy your kids anything they want for Christmas. So this is how I started out, man. I started out scrounging out there in the world trying to get jobs that other people didn't want, and I learned how to price these out. I pretty much learned how these people like to pay, and that's what I'm here to try to teach y'all as best I can. The only thing, I just can't say it on here because all the guys back in Hammond would be trying to do everything I'm doing, and we need our work still. So we on flush out mode.
Yep.
So now we're going to just wait till we get some water, and then we'll roll this hose up and be done with it for the day, and I'll be glad. What always gets me is having 4 or 5 hoses everywhere. A soft wash hose, pressure hose, water hoses. It's like, oh my God, and then they get all tangled up, and it's kind of frustrating. So what I do, when I finish with a hose, I get it stowed away and wrapped up and ready to go home. That way I don't have to think about it later.
Absolutely. Man, we've got so many comments. Okay, so Williams Washing said, this would be good for my winters in Michigan.
Oh, beautiful, man. All day long. Look, you know, it's still going to be cold in here, but you're not going to be getting rained on or snowed on. So, and it's not going to be ice in here on the floor, obviously. And if it's really cold, you don't have to have every door open, you know.
And Dean Smith says, it is a system that creates molecules.
Oh, okay. So it's more kind of like electrolysis, I bet, that produce it. Guys, if y'all don't know how sodium hypochlorite is created, y'all need to go do some research on that. It is amazing how they create sodium hypochlorite. Looks like we're getting plain water. Let's do the field test. Yep, it's not slippery. It's all water.
Yeah, that's water.
You tasted it?
Yeah, it's pure water.
Is that why your teeth so white?
I would never.
All right, Chris, let's kill this and start rolling this up if we can, sir. Always let mine try to flush out for a few minutes anyway.
Yeah, I was counting the minutes. Like
I even turn it off and let it reach its full pressure, and then open it back up, kind of give it a little bit of that burst pressure to kind of get rid of anything that might be trapped in there.
Yeah, and guys, you have to wash this out too, this J-rod and this fitting, because if you don't, it'll start to get really hard to swap out.
Basically, this one's actually kind of getting sticky too. Just take it off, pull this collar back, kind of just cup your hand over it, and then you're good to go. Put your J-rod back on. All right, we're gonna roll this up, walk with it.
All right. Man, I feel like an action cameraman. Like
You're holding the camera with one hand, pulling the hose with the other. We got to get some lights for Apex, man, to being a good cameraman.
yeah, y'all check that out. I'm pulling hose and holding camera at the same time.
We got anybody watching us still this late?
Yeah, we got like 40 people up in here.
Man, hey, we out here pressure washing them Saturday night. We ain't trying to go out.
Yeah. And okay, Premium Detail Pro says, is there any discounts on the striping program?
Yes, right now Billy 499 saves you $300 on it. Get it today while you can. I never know when they're gonna cancel the promotional code. I was telling people the other day, go use the promotional code, and they had done canceled it. So it's back on today. So Billy 499. Once you purchase it, well, first, click on it. You enter that promotional code into it. And then once you purchase it, they'll send you an email, several emails. It'll have my name on it, Billy Davidson. It'll have username and login information. If you don't see it, check your spam folder. And if you still don't see it, just get in touch with me. I'll reissue you another one. But 99% of the time, it catches. And, you can log in. And then once you log in, it's yours for free to watch as many times you want. And all the upgrades are free. Okay.
All right,
Let me get this.
yeah. Let's help him out a little bit. Okay.
Well, Big Chris has got them big biceps, so he can roll a hose up, man. Come on.
All right.
Boy, this old Tundra's brought us a many places, huh?
Yeah.
A 2007 Tundra, got a V6 in it, rides like a Cadillac. But I will say, this thing ain't got enough power to get out its own way most of the time. But it'll get you to working back.
Yeah, it'll get you from point A to point B to point C. And Premium Detail Pro, same guy, says, do I need hot water?
No, not necessarily. No, if you got some good chemicals. Guys, I'm not a real big fan of a hot water. And, y'all might score me for it, but I've had hot water units and I've had them break down constantly. We'll go rent one if I had to, but just to own one and as little as I use it, I just never thought it was worth the time and trouble. I'm gonna rinse my hands off right here. Hey, sweet.
And Bad Viz says, Billy, you going to the huge convention?
Man, I don't even know about a convention. Somebody needs to let me know when it is and where it's at. Maybe we can go. Is it in Atlanta still, or?
Let's see.
We should go do that one day. That would be fun.
Is there one for the PKG for the pressure washing courses, or do you have to get the segment to individually? Let me read.
Yeah, I think what he's referring to. So the entire package. Once you buy any of the courses, I think it gives you what they call a package bundle offer after you buy any of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he says, is there one package for the pressure washing course, or do you have to get the segment two individually?
No, yeah. You can buy the package. Just go buy the cheapest one on there, to be honest with you, and then they're gonna give you a discount on all of them. So, that's how it pretty much works, and to save you a good bit of money. So that's just kind of a website hack. I hope they don't hear me telling you about it, but just buy the cheapest course, which is I think what $20-$30, and then you'll get an offer to buy the complete package.
And Dean Smith says, give me a call when you get a chance, Billy.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And Bad Vid says it's in Atlanta, August 19th.
Oh, sweet. We might ought to do that.
Hey, sounds pretty fun, man.
We're
MTH.
gonna have to rent a limo though. We're gonna go. We're going in style, baby. Come on.
That's right. That's right.
All right, let's hook the surface cleaner up, and then I'm gonna give you about 40-50% power. I'll take this for a second. I'm gonna show them the other shop before we let them go. So we doing this entire shop. Man, it's just so much, tons of concrete out here. Having a lot of fun doing it. Got Apex over there about to start those IGX 800s. They've been doing good so far. Hey, why don't you go ahead and take off that chemical injector? And just set it on the trailer right there if you can. All right, he's ready. Make sure it's just snapped in all the way.
Oh, it's snapped in all the way.
That's enough. Our hose is routed perfectly. Hey guys, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but we got an electric jack. You got a light? We put this electric jack on here today. Sure saves a lot of time, a lot of effort. You just press a button right up here and goes up and down. I'm gonna walk away from this so y'all can hear me. So that's it. It bolted right on. So man, if y'all got any wash trailers, instead of doing all that, that electric jack sure is handy. And I think they like a couple $100 or something, but they worth their weight in gold if you ask me. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do, is surface clean everything, moving things as needed. Hey, you want to move a few things, and then we're gonna walk to the other shop, slide them out. And I don't even know what this is for. Let's go look at the other shop real quick, and then before we let everybody go.
Okay.
Any comments, you can read them.
Okay, Parker Wetford says, how much are you getting paid for this job?
So, I really hate to say it on here because everybody know my prices, but if you want to know the price, I got a 20-minute video describing how I get these jobs, how much I charge for this particular job. It's thousands tonight we'll make. So you can go watch that 20-minute video on BillyDavidsonVIP.com, and it's attached to the little course, How to Get Job Leads, and it's in there. It's a link that you click on and watch it. And I don't mean to be like that, but if I say it here on public, then everybody can count the doors, how many doors, the people can kind of estimate my prices, and I'd really rather not put that out there, but it's thousands.
All right, and Premium Detail Pro says, can I split your program with another guy? I have $250, it's $500 with a discount of $300.
Yeah, you can. so long as y'all are partners and y'all in it together, that's cool. We've actually sold a course to a group of people one time. It was at a facility, so they bought the course and they had 4 or 5 guys watch it, so that's cool.
All right, and so Bo Millie says, sorry, I cannot afford a Titan yet. I'd love an 885, but thinking of a cheaper unit to start.
Yeah, Titans are really good. Little Titan PL 850 is decent. I love the little machine that sprays latex only. We even teach in the All Pro Striping course how to get started doing this striping without a machine. Like all of these bay doors, once you come in here and clean it, we can upsell them on putting guidelines in these shop bays. This right here, to do this shop, I don't even know, it would be many thousands of dollars, and we can come here and do this without a machine. But I teach you exactly what paints to use on this type of floor, how to charge, how to make the lines perfectly straight, what paints to use, on and on, how to price it, how to market for the business. There's sample contracts in the All Pro course, striping course. So it's all there. It's expensive, but it's all there.
All right, and Jack Garrett says, is there a discount for the full pressure washing course?
Yeah, once you buy one of the little small courses, it'll give you, I think it's considered a package deal or something like that. It's an offer they give you upon checkout to go ahead and buy all the other courses. And it'll be a list of courses that's in that package deal. So just go check it out and you'll see it on there. Let's walk down here.
All right, and K-Fro says, what's a good beginner surface cleaner for a 4,000 PSI pressure washer?
So a good beginner surface cleaner would be like a 20-inch General Pump. Whirl Away's good. Whisper Washer good, but they twice as much. So I'd rather have 2 Whirl Aways than 1 Whisper Washer if you're asking me, but General Pump's good. 20 inch is good. You could go to a 24 inch if you're going to be planning on doing a lot of pre-treating, which I recommend doing that anyway.
All right, and Bad Viz says, must be nice, no pull cord.
Yeah, all key, baby. I love those electric starts. It's been years since I started one of those Honda GX 390s. Man, them things are recall and look like to rip your fingers off,
Jeez.
So guys, right here, what we done, kind of the same thing. We came in here, pre-treated all of this, surface cleaned it, rinsed it. Now we're just kind of letting all of this dry in here. As you see, we got all these fans on, we got the doors open. We're gonna let Mother Nature to get most of this water evaporated, and then we're gonna come in here and mop it. So that's why we charge a lot of money for these type of jobs. And you can do this too. There's places in probably within 2 miles of where you're living right now that need this done, and they have no idea who to call. So if y'all interested in learning more about it, BillyDavisonVIP.com. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Yeah. And MTH Power Wash says, I'm ready for an 8 gallon per minute, but just not bidding enough flat work.
Yeah, 8 gallon a minute will definitely get that flat work done. There's two lines of thinking there. You can get the equipment, and then try to get the work to follow. Oftentimes, people will see that you have better equipment and start calling you. People notice you if you're riding around with nice signs, nice equipment. They, like the old saying, you build it, they will come. If you step out on faith and get that good equipment, and pray to the good Lord that He sends you to work to start working it. But I love the 8 gallon per minute machines. Apex got 2 of them. I stepped up a little bit bigger than that. I got the IGX 800s, which is a beast of a machine. It's a bit of an overkill for most of the stuff people do, but for us, some of these large projects, it really makes a difference.
And Bad Vids also says, Billy, what was the turning point of hiring your first employee, and what would be some good tips?
Don't hire family. Don't let Big Chris hear that. And don't hire Apex.
Well, Bad Viz says, I need me an Apex.
You need an Apex. No, so your first employee, a lot of times you start out with these little 1099 guys and stuff like that, which is fine just starting out, but you really need to get someone that's loyal and pay them as much as you can handle. And I'm going to repeat that. Pay them as much as you can bear, because that's going to show that person that you're serious about them. They'll be serious. and they have to perform well for you and let them know up front. I don't do raises. When I hire a guy, I pay him as much as I can pay him, and he won't get a raise for a long time, but he'll start out with the highest pay that I can handle. And I expect the most out of him for it. I expect excellence out of him. And I think hiring somebody, it's probably one of the toughest things you're going to do is getting that key person in there. You might go through 3 or 4 people like I did. And I had some great people work for me. But sometimes personalities clash. Sometimes they do things on a job I wasn't fond of, like fighting with their girlfriend in a parking lot, stuff like that. So, you got to just be careful who you hire. And, sit down and have lunch with the person a couple times before you actually hire them. And another thing I think is a really smart idea to do is don't let them know that you're looking for a full-time position. Just let them know that you're looking for a part-time employee and see if they're eager to be a part-time employee even. So, and that way you can kind of work with them a while and see if they're going to work out. And if things don't work out, then it's easier for them to find something else, that sort of thing. But you just got to take your time with it.
All right, and MTH Power Wash says, every now and again, I get that large driveway and them hazy stripes with a 5.5. They're a pain to fade out.
Read that one more time.
He says, every now and again, I get a driveway with hazy stripes, and he's using a 5.5, and he says they're a pain to fade out.
And that must be your spray tips, I'm thinking. What do you think?
Yeah, because, a 5 gallon per minute, it can handle that driveway as long as you put enough.
Yeah, I would consider pre-treating and post-treating, change those tips out. If you're wondering what kind of tips you need, it's a really easy mathematical equation you need. You just take your flow, if you got 5.5 gallons per minute, and divide that by how many spray tips you have under the surface cleaner, and that'll give you a spray tip size. So let's say you got a 4 gallon per minute pressure washer, and you have a surface cleaner with 2 spray tips. Just divide that, and that'll give you O2 spray tips. And now there's O2 spray tips on either side to give equal 4 gallons a minute. Now, you also have the option of going a 15-degree spray tip or a 25-degree spray tip. I would have both sets on the truck. If you're doing new concrete, you want to go with a 25 O2 if you're running a 4 gallon per minute machine. If you got a 5.5 gallon per minute machine, you would want to, on new concrete, 25 O3s. Now, on dirty old concrete, you can go with a 1503 on a 5.5 or a 1502 on a 4 gallon per minute. And you just do the equation on up. If any of y'all got any questions, just text me. I can give you a hand on it. I've had so much people asking me about spray tips. I think it's kind of hard for people to grasp when they're first starting out. But once you kind of get in and you'll realize what spray tips you need under your surface cleaner. Like when we were surface cleaning this, our machine, we got it only on 50% power, so we're only pushing 7 or 8 gallons per minute. But I got O4s in it, and it's a 3 spray tip surface cleaner, so I didn't want to impact this very hard. I didn't want to put 2,000-3,000 pounds of pressure on it because we have some spots in here that the paint's failing already, and if we come in here blasting away, we're going to just pull more of this up. So kind of easy on the surface cleaning.
All right.
I'll stand right here.
Okay.
Got any other questions?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Oh, I gotta say this. Premium Detail Pros, he says, anyone watching want to split the parking lot program with me? Message me.
I guess legally they could do it.
Yeah, and okay, so Dean Smith says GreenFlow distributor makes both products and more, including Blue Ox.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna remember that.
Truth Seeker says Apex told me he could make more. Man, I don't know what you're talking about. But Bad Vid says interesting. Thanks, Billy. And Truth Seeker says more on unemployment. Nah, man. Okay.
Let me walk to the truck and get his pay stubs out.
And Truth Seeker said, just kidding. And Wild West. Oh, hey, Wild West. He says,
Wild West in the house, baby.
He says, hey, Billy, hope you are good, man. just left hanging out with Bobby and Jason.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Wild West. I seen that on your Facebook feed, brother. It's a good group of guys. Jason, Bobby, that whole group. They very knowledgeable, for sure. I need to make it to one of those conventions.
Yep, we got 40 people watching with 16 likes. We sure do appreciate the likes, guys.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate every one of the likes. 16, that's better than 0. 40 would be better.
Yep, and Bad Viz says, now all I need to know is how to keep the wife away.
Oh, man. Where is this live feed going to go to?
Man. The Wild West. He's saying, hey, the Truth Seeker. Yeah, we've got all the classics in here. Okay, and MTH says, time to swap then. A lot of these issues are older, darker concrete, and a lot of aggregate.
Yeah. If you're running very old, washing old concrete, you probably need to pre-treat it, surface clean it, and then post-treat it. And that should clear that up just fine.
And Rick Washek says, do all surface cleaners have interchangeable spray tips?
Absolutely. All the ones that I've ever seen, I'm assuming there may be some little small ones that don't, but yeah, those little, they call Omegs. You can buy them on PressureTech.com, get a whole handful of them for a little to nothing. Just get you a bunch of different sizes. They all 1/4 inch, so, just make sure you get matching sets. If you buy 1502, get 2 of them, obviously,
And Palm Tree says, for an area this large, do you think a floor scrubber would help? Maybe you should create a 10-foot squeegee.
Right. Actually, we were going to try to get one of those floor scrubbers that the squeegee and it kind of sucks up the vacuum as you walk behind it. There's none available, all due to, COVID-19 and all that. So we had the job. They done cleared everything out for us. We had to come and do it. So we're going to make the best of it either way.
All right, and Dean Smith says, best on the market. FYI, SH is going to skyrocket in price. Chlorotab's factor burnt to the ground.
I heard about that. I heard there's going to be a general shortage on SH coming real soon. Guys, there is alternatives to sodium hypochlorite. Maybe one day we can do a video of it. Believe this or not, when I first started power washing in the very early 90s, all I could get was 2% sodium hypochlorite. 2%. And that was considered concentrated in my area. Of course, they had stronger SH out in more popular areas, but where I grew up, Tickfaw, Louisiana, you can Google it. It's spelled Tickfaw. It's got 1 red light and 3 stop signs, and there was no bleach around there strong enough to even hardly wash your clothes in. So we found alternative ways to clean shingle roofs, to clean vinyl sidings and all that. Maybe one day we'll make a video of it and kind of show you, in case there's a shortage of SH, you can still go provide for your family. It can be done.
Yep, and I'm not going to say his name on here because this is a family-friendly show, but he says, what's the best to get jobs? The best what, man?
The best way to get jobs? Yard signs, man. Yard signs, I'm over here out of state and I'm still getting calls from my yard signs back home. Yard signs is the way to go. If you want to figure out exactly how we do it, go to BillyDavidsonVIP.com. I got a yard sign strategy training course on there to teach you the exact yard sign to use, because that's really important, and where to put them. And you won't regret it, I promise you.
And Bad Vids, oh man, dude, Bad Vids. He had a local guy borrow his surface cleaner, trying to be nice, and he brought it back dirty and cracked. What would you do?
If he's a friend, then he's got what you gonna do. He's got you can do, make him pay for it, huh?
All right. And that pressure washer girl says, missed you, Billy.
Hey, Miss Courtney. Let me see what Courtney says.
She says, missed you, Billy, and Wild West showed us around Fort Worth today. We are able to build a great friendship, great people, loved hanging out with everyone.
Absolutely, yeah, man, I wish we could have made it down there. I really didn't even know it was going on. I kind of stay so busy. I stay out of the loop. You're going to have to start texting me and let me know when events are happening. That'd have been cool to hang out with Courtney and her husband and Wild West, Jason, all of them. That would have been super cool.
Yeah, and, okay. Premium Detail Pro says, I taped 3 parking lot lines and painted it white. Came out awesome. I'm going to get the program.
Absolutely, man. Yep. Get our course. Teach you how to price that stuff out, how to market for it. hiring employees. We got things in there, marketing, bank account information, what insurance are required. Because you can spend a ton of money on the wrong insurance when striping parking lots. So we go over that as well in the course. And just that right there, I pay for his course. And just in insurance, the money you waste on insurance. So
And Dean Smith says paperclip and a flyer.
there you go. Well, guys, we're gonna go help Big Chris out over there. We appreciate y'all joining us on our live. We're gonna do some more here coming up in the next couple of days. So hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already. Also, go check out Apex Pressure Washing, the guy behind the camera. We're trying to get him up to 1,000 subs so he can go live on his phone. That way, I can use my phone for other stuff. But as soon as he gets to 1,000 subs, we're gonna start going live on his channel. Y'all gonna see some stuff that he was doing in his own business. Obviously, he's a full-time employee for with me, and he is starting his own pressure washing business. And I think he's got a real strong, bright future ahead of him. So y'all can see his growth. Apex Pressure Washing. Hit that sub button, get him up to 1,000,000, y'all. I know y'all can do it. I got full confidence in each and every one of you. So anyway, I guess we're gonna run back here, help Big Chris on this surface cleaning, guys. Y'all be good. We love y'all. Y'all stay safe. We'll see y'all next time.